are joining the dark side. Today, I'm going to be giving you the top 3 toxic post scorers on NBA 2K25. So before I give you these toxic builds, I'm going to need you guys to drop a like and make sure you guys subscribe. You know the vibes, join the pack. Just look at this Brawley build, bro. This is Brawley himself. We unlocked Workout Warrior, which gave us all body types on any build that we made. And trust me, I'm going to give you 3 versions and you decide what is the best one. But I'm telling you, the build is godly. You go into the proving grounds, you go for that 1v1, you're not losing. And we're not talking about the post hook glitch. Listen, that is going to get patched. That is not the reason why we made this build. We made this build to run the ones whenever we ain't got a squad. And trust me, we are far from the glitch. Even if they patch that, it's not going to affect us. Let's start off with build number 1. You're going to make him a power forward. He's a 6'8", weight 251, wingspan 7'4". So let's break down build number 1. So what we did, we grabbed their builds, we broke it down, and I'm going to showcase it to you guys. Now, post controls that are 93. You want to use your 5 cat breakers. We all know you get 5 of them. Make it go from a 93 to a 96. Why would you want that? Because you're going to be able to get gold unpluckable, right? But look at this. You're going to be able to get post up poet at a 95. So you got to skip over 2 to get to 95. But then you want to get the unpluckable. But look, peep game. We're not done with this. You want to come down here to strength and you want to add your strength to a 95. You already get legend strong handles. But when you go to 95, besides getting the post power, it's going to be godly. Look at this right here. Where is it? Immovable Enforcer. Brick wall is at a 95. This is exactly what you want that on. You want to get the 95 because increased effectiveness of the screens and drains energy from the opponents on physical contact. You definitely want that. I'm telling you, you're going to be godly on the boards and everything. You're going to be screening and like they're not going to stop you. They're just not going to stop you because we want that float game. We got the hook specialist and we also get the paint prodigy. The driving layup is at a 70 because I kid you not, even though it's on bronze, physical finisher pops up a lot because sometimes you'll get put into an animation and just having it on bronze does wonders. Now, driving dunk's at a 55. You do unlock summers, not a whole lot, but our bread and butter is the post score control. That's exactly where we're going to dominate. And we also have a 80 midi. Now, you get 85 mid-range, and it would have just gave you silver Deadeye, but that's not really the bread and butter. What really is the bread and butter on this build is the set size specialist. So for that, I would want to make that on gold. I'm telling you, you rather it on gold because it is a standstill jump shot. The guy might, you might be there alone. You want to take that shot, and it's going to be godly on a 6'8". That's very strong. You get the post fade phenom. Like I told you guys, unfortunately, you can't go beyond that, but you can make that go to Hall of Fame if you want. You can do numerous of different things on here. We don't have a 3-pointer, which is cool. Free throw had to go up because of the mid-range. Now, pass accuracy, this is not a 3s, 2s build. You probably could get away with it on the 2s, but 3s, I probably wouldn't do that. But probably could make this work on the 2s, but more or less is for the 1s. Now, you got that 81 ball control. You got that 81. You want to go crazy. Bro, is it crazy that this build gets bronze ankle assassin? You get the handles for days. You get the strong handles on legend, guys. On the legend, which is going to be insane. Speed ball out of 75 because we want to get this silver light lane launch, which you can also make that gold if you want as well. Interior is godly, 93. You see the badges. Perimeter defense is also insane. Like, this build can do it all. Now, still, a lot of post scorers won't go beyond the 60 because it's not really necessarily, like, you don't really need it, and you could blitz, you could get steals. You don't need the glove badge. 94 block, you want to get that high flying denier, the paint patroller, and the pogo stick. And 80 boards, so you could get that rebound chaser. You get the pogo stick. 77 speed, 78. I said, man, this build is going to be jumping out of the gym. This is build number 1. And I actually forgot the name of this build, but you get shades of Tim Duncan, Draymond Green, and Evan Mobley. Let's see, what's the name of this one? I totally forgot. A little lot right there. It's going to be a 2-way inside the art creator. Pretty dope name if you ask me. Build number 2, I feel like I got to give you guys a bigger build, so I'm going to be giving you a center. 7'1", weight 260 with the wingspan of 7'10". Yes, wait till you see the stats on this build. Build right here is crazy. I could not believe the stats on this build, guys. We are a 7'1", 260 with a wingspan of 7'10". That means we're grabbing everything out of the gym. Now, I specifically chose pass accuracy to show you guys for position, height-wise, and the wingspan. We get Dimer on this build at pass accuracy 55. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to be launching. You're not going to be going crazy. That's pretty dope. You could definitely bring this build to the twos because you got to remember, you're not going to be moving around too much on the twos. So take that in mind. Now, where else do we start with this build, man? Close shot is at a 92. You get the Hall of Fame float game, right? The gold hook specialist, the paint prodigy, driving layup. Unfortunately, we don't get the physical finisher, but we got other things. The driving dunk's at a 60. It's more driving dunk, which leads to more dunk packages, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. This is just if you push off of him and he's a cup, then you're able to do a dunk. But no, that's not really our bread and butter. What it is our standing dunk. We have Hall of Fame rise up. Hall of Fame rise up. And you could do a lot of things with your cat breakers. You could potentially get legend rise up with this build. Crazy. Area wizard, it's okay, it's cool. Post control, right? Look at the badges, gang. Look at the badges. Post fade phenom, right? Post powerhouse, right? Now here is where you got to make a decision, guys. This is a 5 cat breaker build, but if you get it to 10, it's going to be unstoppable. So the standing dunk, you want to make it go to rise up. You want to get legend, right? Because you have the vertical, but you don't have the 99, but you got cat breakers. So which means that if you put 4 breakers on here, right? Let me make sure 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. You put 4 cat 5, you're going to get legend. But if you go to post control, you can get post powerhouse on legend as well. But you got now, if you ask me, yo, standing dunk or the post powerhouse, I'd probably go with the post powerhouse to breakers. Because not only do you get legend post powerhouse if you go to 98, but if you go one more, you'll be able to get the post up poet also at 99. So I think the post control is the way to go. Now 80 for the mid range, we already went over this. You don't really want the silver dead eye. You can make it a plus, but the bread and butter on here would be the set shot specialist. You want to add that. So not only will you have all these legend badges, you gold set shot special open. We already went over that. Ball at a 52. You get the unpluckable, as you guys can see, because the plucks in this game aren't crazy. All you got to do is Super Bowl is a 48. Now interior is going to be an 88. You get phenomenal gold badges, which I think are good. Perimeter is at a 61. This is where we cap at. We can't really go. We have a wingspan of 7, so able to contest. And most of the time, you're just going to be going against another post scorer. And block is going to be a 9. You're going to be able to block that paint. Don't worry about it. Now we wanted to get the box out beast, the pogo stick, and the rebound chaser. Speed's at a 60. Agility's at a 47. Strength's at a 96 because you can see what we get. We get these phenomenal badges. Plus, you need to have that high strength anyways if you want to go legend post powerhouse. And of a 74. This is a godly build, I'm not going to lie. The stats on this build are insane. So I'm giving you all the best post score builds for the 3s, for the 2s. So you got to decide which one you want to rock with. It all depends on your games. I can't tell you which one is the best, but this is a 2-way inside the arc threat. And last but not least, we got a small forward now. Once again, I think I have to say this every time because no matter what build you make on YouTube, people say it's trash. Mine's is better. Listen, all 3 of these builds are on the top 10 of the entire world for the proving grounds. So to say that these builds are trash, you have to actually think about what you're saying. How is it that it's trash if these people are top 10 in the entire world? In the entire world. This build is based off the blueprint of post hooking, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows who he is. If you don't, then you can't really about the builder because you have to really understand how this thing is, how it's curated and how it's made and how these people are the best because how they made their builds. So this is also a cat break. Listen to what he got, bro. He's got a post control of a 9. He's got the poet, right? He's probably going to go with the same method and try to make that 99 so that can become legend, right? Got the silver pluckable. Now, this build is a little bit faster to the other builds, and it also has an 85 just in case people wanted that silver. It's got the hook specialist. Now, the post powerhouse, right? You see this, we could do things right here, right? Unfortunately, to do the post powerhouse because the strength has to be a 96. So you're sacrificing the post powerhouse, but you're going to be getting the legend poster poet. So that is something that I can't make that decision for you. You got to sit there and think. You want more speed, you can go with the other one. You want the Deadeye, you can go with this one. So choose, because now you get Deadeye. And once again, you can make any of these badges a +1. But man, honestly, like this build right here, I wouldn't even make posts. I wouldn't even up this one. It would have to be a badge that's not gold to make it even better. But you can go with this one. You know what I'm saying? But I just think the set shot specialist is just for this type of build. Now you get the close shot of a 90 driving layout. Unfortunately, we don't get the physical finisher, but it's alright. You got other things to make up. Now we did go up a little bit on the driving dunk, which unlocks more packages. Standing dunks at a 53. You get the 2 dunk packages. Mid range is at 85. You get the silver Deadeye and you get more speed. Pass ass, of course you're gonna be trash. 67, but we get the speed with the ball right at a 70. If we go down, we lose this. So you want as much speed as possible. Ball handles at a 67 because we get the strong handle. Interior defense is at an 88. Phenomenal badges. 82, you get the silver challenger, unlike some other builds. Steals at an 85. So this build is a little bit different. I feel like more or less this one, you could go to the park. You could play the ones. You could play anywhere with this build. Yes, it's under, but it's very strong. It's very fast. It can shoot. The 94... Oh man, you get the 94 block, which gives you a high flying denier, guys. So imagine if you had all 15 caps, which I know would be insane to say, but 10 or 5. If you have the 5, you can even go here. So you can do a lot of things because you can have legend high flying denier. I pretty much would say go legend for badges that are going to help you score. Don't go legend for badges that are going to help you deny. You get what I'm saying? Like, you always want to be more offensive, in my opinion, in this game. Now you do get the rebound chaser, and you get the box out beast on silver. Speed is at a 75. Agility is at a 70. Strength's at a 95. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to get that one. If we were able to get one more strength on here, this would be the best build, honestly. But we can't. It messes up everything. The vertical is at an 88, guys. Yes, you don't get anything for these badges, but you just jump so high. You just don't understand how high you get on this build with an 88 vert. So that is Post Hogan's book, and I believe he's like, I forgot what number, but he's definitely top 10. So let's see. You guys are big on the build names for some reason, so that's why I always got to go to the end so I can showcase this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's long, but I feel like we dived into everything that you would have to ask. I feel like I covered it, but if you have any questions, comment down below. This is a two-way threat. So to wrap up the build, I've told you, we're in a build a guru right now. We're going to be posting a lot of build videos, different thoughts. If you're thinking about making a rebound, making the next build, listen, we trying to go crazy. And plus, you're going to see me on stream with a post scorer, and I'm going to be going crazy on the ones. It's going to be my big Broly build. You're saying we got the 6'3 build. We got the pure slasher build. Now we're going to make a post scorer build. What's next? We're just going to go going crazy. So drop a like and make sure you sub us. We are going to be dropping some my career videos. You feel me? We're dropping just a ton of videos. We're trying to stay in the algorithm. We're trying to keep up with everybody else, and we're just trying to be us. So stay blessed. Who knows what to do next? And I'm out here. Yeah.